it seems like, let's like talk about the New Thought movement as a whole for a minute. And I think for a while we kind of went through like this whole self-help movement. And a while, I guess probably 20 or 30 years, but it really was this push to like, this next book is going to be that thing. And that probably has fed into, this conversation. But I wonder, like, what is next then? If there's a new movement in New Thought, what is I don't know, is it community? Is it, especially with technology, like
I don't think there's enough curiosity or attention given to the spiritual ego. I just noticed that, a lot of us can be speaking the language, but we're not walking the talk. I guess my point is, Dan, I think it requires more than what most people give it.
You mean like I actually have to go and do it?
Like for real. like for real.
Yeah, like all the time, right?
Yeah. Right. And again, if you don't, you're just on your way there. But I think there's a gate that says for real, walk through this one if you're ready. And then it becomes like every move I make, every thought I have, every person is seriously my reflection, my creation, how they're showing up, my creation. Like once it's true, like what's the other option? I can't, either stay ignorant or run as fast as you can through the halfway point.
Honestly, I think that's it for a lot of people, that this shit's really scary.
Yeah.
Like when you're sitting there, like picture yourself sitting on a Sunday morning in this congregation of however many people, with this person standing up in the front of the room. And essentially when it really boils down to it, it's like we're asking people to take ownership for something that they didn't realize they had already created. Like,
right,
you've created this your whole life. You think you didn't, and by thinking you didn't, you were just haphazardly throwing together all this stuff. And now it's like, cool, own it.
It's trippy. Like the person sitting there at a service on a Sunday has created the X number of people around them, has created that person on the stage speaking truth, has created, like, you can really get pretty, purist about it.
Small groups within the movement, often have the conversation like the whole world needs what we have. Like this can make you a better whatever else you are, right? And that's true, but how much of the world is really willing to? I think anybody could be willing to do this, to really do the work. But how much of the world at any given time, like, really is going to hunker down and like just chew in to like, yeah, I'm creating all of this. Like every moment, every person that I see, every experience I have, like that's me. I'm making that, and really want to own that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and anyone who's saying, and this is just true, Dan, I mean, let's play the real game tonight. Anyone who's saying the world out there needs that still doesn't understand that their own mind and heart transformed is the world. Like it literally is. It literally is. There isn't a world out there that needs it. I don't know. It's we're getting too out there, aren't we?
Hey, man, there's no agenda at all, so it's cool.
I mean, I think the principles of New Thought are fantastic. I know you do too. You're becoming a minister. Like they've truly, truly transformed my life. I guess my point is, I think they're bottomless. I think they just go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. If there's a bottom, I haven't hit it yet of ultimate truth. There's more layers that keep being revealed.
I don't think they'd be true if there was a bottom.
Yeah. It just keeps expanding is another way to think about it. So I find all this interesting, and I bring it back to myself. What's my evolution?
Well, but again, it's the going back to, it's an everyday, every moment thing for you, right?
Yeah.
It's a choice that I'm going to pay so much attention to my life that every time I make a choice, or, to the best of my ability, every time I do anything, I'm going to try and do it, consciously, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And when an insight is given me, I get excited about that. I got to see something in me. And to bring it really into the heart of it, like, I think there's something that is continuing to wake me up and show me and help me see better and help me see more. And there are pockets within me that I'm still ignorant or still don't see or don't know because of conditioning, because of whatever. But I think I love when spirit, because spirit isn't trapped in any of those pockets.
We got to have something to do.
Right. I can't just sit here and be enlightened.
How boring would that be?
That'd be boring. Let it trigger some thoughts in you. That's what's super fun. I guess what I would hope for people is a gift that I truly experienced today, which is I just don't have self-judgment. I experience so much acceptance. That's where I think spiritual work hopefully just leads us to.
Yeah.
If it's just to a better sense of self-love and self-acceptance, it's the good work, don't you think?
Yeah. Let's give ourselves the permission to let it be okay. Let's let it be okay to just be, to live, start paying attention to the things that come up. And it sounds like that's what you're saying too. Like, yeah, what's triggering you and what can you do about it? Own it and let's grow.